Say amen. This is normally used by pastors. My name is Nkosi, like they said, from Esilithuli. I won't bore you with the description. Esilithuli, I think we're about the same age as the Symbiosis. 4 years also. We started in 2014 with recycling. And now we're here. You adopted us in CPC 2017. That's when we started working together. And yeah, Esilithuli, what we do, like we say, we convert waste materials. Our main target is plastic. So what we do, we love plastic. When everybody says plastic is a problem, we see plastic as a solution. You've created so much mess with the plastic that you've created so much opportunities for jobs, wealth, and in a lot of ways. Okay. Push in the center there for the camera to see. Okay, I'll try to be in the center. Mind I'm short, you might do your adjustments. Okay, our business models, it's simple. Start from waste collections and buyback centers. We push to get our own buyback centers. Plastic waste is scarce for us. We're fighting, we're killing each other out there for plastic waste. Hence, we get to Symbiosis where they're helping us to say, hey, you've got plastic waste, here's people who are looking for it. And at the same time, there's a lot of work to say we build our own, but at the same time, do enterprise development, help people to build buyback centers where they accumulate, because the biggest challenge is transporting that plastic waste. And then it becomes not economical to some people when they are not doing it right. So we empower people to work with them. Say, build your system, put it right, be able to transport it properly. We will buy it, we need it. So that's part of what we do. And then once we get it, we support on transportation where we can, or help you get people who will transport. And then we pelletize it. If you see the war against plastic, yes, plastic waste was stopped in China. But China sent a number of their own companies they've sent into South Africa. Those guys comes with big machine, they are expert in that. They are pelletizing and sent it being a pelletized, which is raw material, back to China. When you buy those products, you think they are cheaper than our products. It's because they are made out of recycled material. South Africans, we are left using virgin material and our products are still so expensive. And then they take our rubbish and convert it and bring it to us. We say their products are cheaper. That's the beauty of plastic. Hence, we move to the next phase. We said, we'll take the plastic, we are pelletizing it into raw material, sell it, but we said, went on a big strategy to say we want 50% of whatever we are making in 5 years' time to convert into a product. Now we are already converting. We've got products we are making. We'll see as we continue, out of the recycled material from the pellets. And then what we do in the process, we do safety, we make sure it's done right, that's compliance and everything. We support administration. I always say that Symbiosis, they've just given us the reports and the results and the figures. Recycling's output is understated in the country. There's a lot of recycling that's happening. Not everything is reported because a lot of things is done informally. If we can capture everything, you'll be surprised how much the recycling is doing to our GDP. Okay, the next thing we push on the sales. We help the guys to sell their products, also are pushing very hard to sell the recycled products. Our process start, at the moment, we're looking at film. Not the rigids, our company. There's rigids, all the soft plastics and everything, we call it film. My company deals with the film. There's rigids where you get your HD, your polyprop, your crates and everything, your milk bottles. You get your Coke bottles. That's why plastic is beautiful. I'm just doing this film, LDPE, which low density polyethylene, linear low density polyethylene, and HD film, the plastic bags, when you cry that they're a problem, I said, hey, bring it in. We use it. And then We recover plastics from the trolley pullers. When people are pulling trolleys, we say, thank you, we're cleaning. Why will I have NCPC and helping the government and the waste management to say, we need to keep the country clean, we need to make the environment clean, we need our shores and our seas to be clean. And they're working hard to say, we partner with you, we work with you, we are supporting that. Hey, we provide a solution, not those people have got those things. We are out there looking for it, and we are not getting enough. And then when it arrives with us, other than just from shopping centers, I heard somebody saying that they've got shopping centers, they put this, and then suddenly the guy is done. We started there in 2014 when we were putting baler machines on shopping malls. And we'll say, hey, we'll clean for you, let's put our machine there. We put a guy who bails and then we collect. Put a guy who bails. We're creating jobs and everything. After a while, they realize, the shop owners, hey, these guys are making money. They say, we want this thing. I said, it's fine. At least you know where to sell it. Put your own baler machine, put your own guy. And then we move on because we just want the plastic. And the more people understand how recycling works, that's when they realize that there's free economy that's happening, green economy happening there. It just needs to be done right. Then you get it for the buyback centers, people who buy from a lot of other people who are selling, coming with a few kgs. And then you also get from waste management companies. Oh, if you can see, when we get to EnviroSave and we're fighting for the plastic, they can't give everybody who needs it. You go to Remate, they can't give everybody who needs it. Okay. Then we sort it when it gets to our plant. We wash it. Esilithuli started with the driver saying everybody wants to recycle, but everybody wants to recycle clean plastic. It's easy. But our biggest problem as a country is dirty plastic and fines. The residue is what remains, what becomes waste. We just went straight into that to say, look, we will work with the dirty plastic. We will work with the mixed plastic. Where is the mix? As people are trying to cut down costs, they mix. You've heard of coax plastic, you've heard of monolayer. Different plastics, when it comes out there, it's a monster. It cannot be used to make a bag. It cannot be used to make something else or a bottle. It's a mess. Then we focused on saying, we will focus on products that can consume that and beneficiate those types of plastics, all where the mess has been done, where it's fines, you recycle it, and then now it's got fines, it's throwing away, and then it goes and kills fishes. You take a plastic this big, you reduce it so that it can fit in a fish's mouth. You need to provide a solution to make sure no plastic goes out there. Then we can start cleaning up. Then we extrude, that means, and pelletize it into raw material, where everybody loves it. When it's pelletized, your injection mold, everybody loves it. Now it's good raw material. And then we convert it into the final product now, which is the stage that we are at now as a country, as a factory. Okay, here's the products that we're making. We specialize in heavy-duty products, long-lasting products. Our products last 20 years, 30 years, easy. And we're saying our countries, waste management, we've been busy with them. We're having a problem of people throwing away rubbish in the street corners. It's because you buy them bins which will be gone in 6 months or 3 months. They don't have money to replace bins. They need money for education. They need money for that. What will they do if you don't provide a durable product? I was a consultant in continuous improvement. The biggest thing that companies battle to implement is 5S, housekeeping. You know why? Everybody screams, Jack, clean, 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 Jack, Peter, clean, clean, clean. Peter doesn't have where he will put the rubbish. He cleans from his side, he throws next to Jack's. And Jack looks, hey, they are coming, they don't kill me, takes it up, put next to Mary. We would walk in the morning, make sure everybody cleans. When we come back and walk in a factory at 11 o'clock, we walk with a guy in his place, but now who has put this now? I've just cleaned. And people were fighting the freight. We said, you know what? The biggest problem is we want people to do things, but we don't provide resources. Okay. Those are the products, taking bins, and it's more products. We'll see as we go on. There's other products that can be done. There's refuse bags done from recycled material, plastic sheeting, all forms, lots of them, in your roof, anywhere, your dam liners, lots of places. It's all, plastic is so utilized. If you could notice that almost a lot of products are changing from wood and steel into plastic. Plastic technology is leading internationally. If you want to grow in skills and everything, in engineering and everything, the most growing and fast growing field is the plastic. The machines that are coming, the brilliant machines and everything, most of them are in this plastic space. We cannot be left out as a country while we also do have rubbish which would be resourceful in our own country. Pipes. We talk about water pipes, mining barricades, lots of piping that's happening there. Plastic timber, planks. When I'm taking those planks, you see them in parks everywhere. They make tables and everything. Everything's turning pallets. It's getting to a nice place where you see that food safety is even wanting to kick a lot of the wooden pallets. And when you kick out wooden pallets, you still need pallets. Plastic pallets. It's happening, it's made, we need to grow in that space and continue doing that. And we've got roof tiles. It's done, it's there. You've got your paving, diesel, tar, there's roads, stretches of road where you put out of this plastic, all the rough, using all that dirty plastic mixed with sand, cementite, as you were mentioning, the nice English word on it. Put it, mix it with everything. Use this product, create a powerful economy, brilliant products within ourselves, and clean the environment in the process. Okay. I just mentioned our products. It's heavy-duty products. They are made out of blended plastic, leading to rubbery properties. It took all forms of plastics and zero waste when it comes to plastic. Durable products, I mentioned the 20 years. You can go and see that product whenever you see it. It's got a date stamp in which year it was made. It will surprise you. And then currently we are consuming about 64 tons just to make the bins. That's not in even half of the capacity you've got. 64 tons per month. Imagine if we are rolling full capacity. That's 25% of the capacity we've got as one factory running only the two products. One factory. If you go look at the bricks guys, if you look at the plastic guys, you look how much tonnage is consumed in there, you realize how much is important is happening there. Okay. Our target market. We want municipalities going through say, look, we want to provide a solution for you. One of the things, these are cheap products, but durable. You want to know that you can demand that people have already, you have already provided them the bin, they've got the bin, so you will always collect. And then you've got builders, suppliers, hardwares, plastic distributors. The whole of Africa needs this. When I went to Zambia and I looked at how some bins were cracking, it was a shame to say, you know what happens to these guys when they need real products? The economy does not allow for cheap, those, what they call them, consumable products. Buy one so that you can come tomorrow, because that's the strategy, and I feel like, sorry, China is looking at that. Build something that, some of them came to my friend and said, why do you build products that are lasting so long? I said, guys, we don't have money to keep wasting. They said, no, I must build something that breaks like bread so that they buy another one. Then the volumes are high. You find the products at Builders Warehouse, Macro, Westpac, RTM. We going bulk, producing bulk. We don't sell to individuals. We've got distributors and these companies that are selling the products. And the impact on employment. We're just looking at our company and these few products, and in 5 years' time, we'll be doing maybe 5 times this. Waste collectors, there's a beneficiation of between plus minus 250. It's most probably more. We try to be conservative. Buyback centers, we've got only 9 people that we buy from. Each one's got probably 10 people, it's about 90 people. And then you're looking at plastic products manufacturers. We're only supplying 4 companies with raw material. If I put the raw material side, we're using 64 tons for ourselves on our material. We're producing 120 tons. We've got a capacity to produce 180 tons. The bulk of the material we sell, because we are non-funded, so we need cash flow. We use what we're selling, the raw material, so that we have cash flow in our company. So if you look that we are close to 500, one company is sitting only pushing at 25%. If we are pushing at 100% capacity, if we have all the resources, look at how much impact we're going to do on employment, on products that are going out there. Okay, in the environmental impact, we are saying we are par with what the government is pushing out. I had a lot of points. I was ticking boxes when they were talking and looking, putting some crosses where we are lacking. And then National Cleaner, NCPC, that's why we're working with them. We say, yes, we can't keep on sending things to landfill. Landfill becomes redundant. Graveyards, landfill are the biggest challenge because once you use that place, it can never be used again. We need to help to reduce sending things there. If we're looking how much, if you look how much impact I'm doing, I pat myself to say at least I'm taking off 64 tons, at least I'm taking off 200 tons per month. We should have gone there. I've already taken it out. I've created more space. Provide solutions for plastic waste. We're cleaning, 2 tons of plastic here will get you all waving. Just 2 tons will fill this place. Keep the country clean, and the reutilization of plastic. And then the plastic, we're saying that the plastic, it's a very good product for us. It changes forms, it never dies. Critical partners that you have, NCPC, I think they help us on the Symbiosis. We meet people who've got plastic and we make available who can get. And another thing, they also help us with working with the government people and whoever on compliance issues. What do we need to do? Now we're growing to this phase. What must we have? Which paper do we need? And then networking. We meet a lot of people who are also working towards what we're doing and also marketing for our products. And then waste management departments where we are saying we help them, educate them to say, it's not about just not collecting and making those. Let's provide resources. Let's work together. Let's create buyback centers. Like you're saying, they are there with municipalities saying that they will put buyback centers into, but they get stuck. Where do they take the practice? How are they doing it for it to be profitable? I think a lot of recyclers have shut down because the implementation was wrong. And then distributors will say, go, do your thing, distribute the products and everything, and then buyback centers and waste collectors. The more people are collecting the waste, that's where I found one thing. Municipalities, and that's when they try to do this, they will allocate from their political a person who go responsible for a dumping site. He does nothing, the waste is sitting there, it's not collected. And then when people are collecting it, he's trying to control. He doesn't understand that the waste is a lot. He will never finish. The more people are collecting, allow them. It's good for us. Then he starts restricting. Then he cannot buy everything. But at the same time, he doesn't want people to come in and take. But he cannot finish it alone. And as we tell them, you know what, your strategy, you put this person, and then I think the direction is wrong. We came to some dumping sites or landfills. When we arrive there, they're not picking up any plastic. We tell them, pick up this thing, we'll pay you. They pick up, they pick up, they pick up. After a few months later, somebody comes in and tells us, hey, I'm in charge for this. Why are you taking this? I said, but what are you going to do with the plastic? He says, no, it's me who's responsible. So, okay, buy it. We will buy it from you. Then he cannot buy. That's why you see the misalignment where we come in and say, okay, let's help you so that you will be able to buy. Okay. Here's the video. If we can see a snapshot of our factory.
My name is Nkosi from Esilithuli Group. We are recycling plastic and manufacturing refuse bins out of them. We buy plastic from waste collectors, trolley pullers, and from the people who are collecting from dumping site. and from private centers. From the waste, we are producing internally refuse bins and stacking bins, and we're selling the material to film blowing companies who are making plastic bags. We were advised by Nkosi that there was a workshop which was going to be in Boxburg, and then we went there and attended, and that's where we met NCPC. The impact of the partnership with NCPC is that we are able to meet with other organizations that are involved in the waste management and in plastic recycling, and also the training, which is helping us to grow continuously. The partnership with NCPC started in the middle of 2017. Since the partnership, we have seen a lot of growth, developing as a company with information, knowing more, and we've been growing, making even more products. NCPC is providing with training, and also we link to other companies and government departments with waste management. We are currently employing 46 people, and with this growth into the bins, we're looking at employing another 20 people.
We introduced Esilithuli to White Plastics that bought their raw materials and made refuse bags out of them. Other than connecting them with potential clients and government stakeholders, the NCPC also offers assistance to make sure that they operate in the most environmental friendly manner.
Thank you.